This reality, this infinity, is teeming with different expressions of life. And some of it's interacting with us. This reality that we're experiencing has been hijacked by a force that some the word Archon, they said, that in term the Archons and the Lord Archon, in which they called the demiurge, was a fake god that created our physical or material reality as we perceive it. They said that the demiurge Archons had no creative imagination and envied humans. Because we have their like cyborgs again. We're coming back to the inorganic like cyborgs, a robotic race that can imitate but not innovate. And the word they used was counted mimicry. Now what? They were saying in effect is if you gave these Archons a blank sheet of paper, they could create nothing on it. They don't have that creative imagination, that what was called intentionality. But you give them something with a piece of paper with something on it, and they can twist it and manipulate it once it exists. Was deception, they are deceivers. And what they create is an inversion of the natural order. Classic Satan is called the deceiver and the demon of demons as this. Demiurge is called the Archon of Archons, the Lord Archons now, as we're looking at, is what I would call a self-aware distortion, and it's self-aware inversion. And if you look at what we call evil, it is live written backwards. Evil is simply an inversion of life, an inversion of perception, and evil is extreme ignorance, which is the inversion of truth. And there was another world described by the ancients, and very much along the lines of the Avatar movie, and the Navi, the blue people, and how they interacted with the natural world, how they communicated with animals, how they communicated with each other beyond speech. And what the Gnostic texts say is that the Archons made any bad copy, as they described it, of our original reality. The original reality was that kind of avatar world. But we're not dealing with the physical, we're dealing with information. That world is an information construct, which we decode into a lovely world. This is an information construct, which we decode into the world that we have today. And the idea, this might not be the battery light, but the idea was to create this illusory reality and replace the old reality, I think, because it's anyway, and then shooting humans into that bad copy. Now, when you think about it, we tune into an information field of certain frequencies. We are decode that into a reality. If we are then moved, our dial is. This harmonizer blocks those unseen forces, bringing balance to your environment. Starting at $399, choose your size, 6.5, 10, or 15 inches. Contact us at 500-4519-0723 or email craftvideo1@gmail.com.